What's going on, Lydia?
What's going on, Vonda?
Not too much, but Lydia, I am kind of, I don't think curious is the right word. I'm actually dumbfounded. I was watching the news the other day.
Mm.
Lydia, what is up with so many law enforcement officers, first responders, just leaving their jobs because they have to get vaccinated? Like I'm I'm like, okay, so my opinion, my opinion, I don't think we're that far from the COVID vaccine being mandatory. What are
Mhm.
you going to do then? Is
Right.
this what happened when, I mean, it's mandatory to get the MMR shot?
Right. Exactly.
I'm just
Right.
saying,
Mhm.
why? How come people aren't making a big deal about going and voluntarily getting the flu shot? You're getting the flu shot, you're getting injected
Mhm.
with,
Yeah.
right? What
Right.
I'm you what the
Yeah.
heck is going on? It doesn't help. Try to help me. Can you help me understand this?
I wish I could. I wish I could, but I don't understand it either. But I do. I get what you're saying, and I don't think what they realize. I don't think they think that they're standing up for themselves. Which,
Mm.
bravo,
Yeah,
good for you. That's what you
kudos.
believe. Whatever. But what I'm saying is, because if you don't want it to be mandatory, you have to adhere. If you don't adhere, they will make it mandatory. Right now, you have a choice, but you're going to make it where nobody gets a choice. This is what happens when, that's how they try to reason with you. They try to tell you this is for your health and blah blah blah. But if you don't do it, which people are not going to do, they're going to make it mandatory. What are you going to do when they make it mandatory? Where are you going to go? You're going to go to another country? Because you a whole bunch of people talk a big game, but when it comes down to it, who's really leaving the country because they don't like the way this one's running? And
Exactly.
who has the finances? And what country is going to take you?
Uh, Hello, somebody.
So
Exactly.
just and they're gonna want vaccinations too. So just
Exactly.
like you have to understand reality versus what you think is reality. It's not. And people were warned a long time ago about mandates. Nobody wants to mandate, but if you're not going to do it, and a whole bunch of people aren't, and they're going to walk off. Same thing with Southwest. I know they said that a lot of people were claiming it was because of vaccinations, and Southwest said it was a couple other things, not because of vaccinations. But I thought, correct me if I'm wrong, Vonda, or if you, I don't know if you know, I thought when it's a public service, like, or you're being, what's it called? If you're kind of, what's the word? Uh, Governed or something overseen by the government, like such as flight,
Hmm.
airfare and emergency services. I thought you couldn't just walk off, or you couldn't strike just out of nowhere. Because
And
I know that in Chicago they were talking about 25% of the police force is talking about striking.
unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, I'm, I'm just, this is crazy to me. Look
Mm-hmm.
how we've been living life going into our second year. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Lydia, I'm probably gonna be wearing a freaking mask forever. I'm gonna always wear a mask when I go out. What is, I mean, what do people, I know we can't get into anybody else's head other than our own, but what are they seeing that we're not?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
I think they think if they refuse, then they're going to stop the new world order from happening and government take over and stuff like that. I think that's what they're trying to do, but they don't understand it's going to happen anyway. It's going to happen anyway. People are like having a whole bunch of cache of weapons, thinking, because I've talked to people about this before.
Mm-hmm.
have a bunch of weapons. If the government tries to come in and take over in my house, I'm taking care of. What do you think? They got tanks. They got missiles. You're going to fight all of that? Like, seriously? You're in La La Land. And I'm not being defeated. I'm not saying defeatist. I'm just trying to be real here. What's really going to happen? You know what I mean? You're not going to outfight the government, period. And even if it's 10 of you guys together, it's 10 of you guys versus how much? I'm just saying.
And Lydia, I really hope.
Your face just now was funny.
Because, Lydia, please tell me that there's not a large group of people that still think if you get the vaccine that you're being injected with a tracking device.
I don't know that that's the majority of the people who are fighting. I think they're resisting because they're trying to they think they're trying to sterilize people, and stuff like that.
But isn't it funny how there are people who didn't get the vaccine, but they either got COVID or lost a close family member? Then what's the first thing they do? They go and get it.
Right.
It shouldn't take that to happen.
It really should.
It should not take that happening.
It's unfortunate, but it does happen because they see the reality then. And, you know, I feel like they dig in their heels because they want to preserve their right, which I get. But there's so many other immunizations out there. We have no idea what's going on. I mean, I honestly believe that the chickenpox vaccine but I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I tell you this, I think that's responsible for a large percentage of autism nowadays, you know, so I don't know. And I'm saying that with having an autistic kid. So.
Well, I'm just going to close out by saying this: for everybody that's quitting their jobs because you don't want to get vaccinated, you know what? Good luck. I hope you have the funds to make it, to pay your bills. I mean, it's getting ready to get cold. Look at my hat, y'all. Good luck.
I hope you know how to farm. I hope you have a fireplace to keep yourself warm. I hope you got a well. Like, I hope your whole property is self-sufficient and you don't need anything, because, you know, eventually they're going to say you have to have a vaccine for this, for that, whatever. You need money, whatever.
Exactly. So, yeah, good luck with that, y'all. All right. Lydia, let everybody know where they can find you at.
You can find me at Just Lydia 111 on all social media.
And you can find me at Ovanda or Just Talk. Remember, the comeback is always greater than the setback, y'all. Stay safe, stay masked up, or stay away from me. See you next time, Lydia.
See ya. Deuces.